The story of Abuja's rise as Nigeria's capital is often told with pride, a symbol of unity, a center of power, a vision of modern nationhood. But beneath the wide boulevards and glass towers lies a quieter, painful story, one of displacement, cultural loss, and marginalization. As the city's skyline expanded, the original custodians of the land, the Gbagyi and other indigenous groups were pushed to the fringes. Their ancestral homes, farmlands, and sacred places were taken to make way for the capital, and decades later, many say they are still waiting for justice. Trust TV's Abubakar Galadima visited some of these communities and heard voices rarely included in Abuja's success story.
Abuja was a dream crafted on paper, a city born of national ambition. But for those who originally lived here, it is a creation came at higher cost. Communities like Gosa Toge were uprooted, relocated, and in many cases forgotten. While government promises of compensation and resettlement were made, most were never fulfilled.
Ever since the federal capital was moved to Abuja, none of the promises made to us have been fulfilled. All our farmlands were confiscated, and we are facing severe hardship. The government took all our lands for urban renewal without proper compensation. We even went to court to challenge some illegal demolitions. Till now, nothing has been done.
Village head Autapo Subawa recalls how generations of farmland were swallowed up by bulldozers. The pain of loss is not just physical, it is cultural. Ladi Jeji, president of Ohida, says that for years, indigenous communities have been fed lip service. No real compensation, no access to political power, no stake in the city that was built around over them.
The body language of the Nigerian government is clearly showing that Nigerian government wants FCT to be seen as virgin land, and it is not democratically correct. So this has brought all the agitation that is before FCT people, and yesterday was a climax of protesting what Nigerian government have done. This administration is clearly trying to address it by creating one avenue to start resolving that by developing North Central Development Commission. And in the act bringing that the North Central Development Commission clearly spelled out that all the states that compose of the Development Commission of the geopolitical zones will be leaders emanating from those states following alphabetical arrangement.
For Selina Abu, a younger voice in the movement, the call is simple: give Abuja's original inhabitants meaningful political recognition. She advocates for a creation of a state that truly represents and protects their heritage.
That word saying FCT is going to be treated as if it is a state, that if should be removed so that we become a state of FCT.
While Abuja represents national pride, its founding came at the expense of those who once lived freely on this land. Today, many of them live without basic infrastructure, educational access, or political inclusion. As sleek government buildings and luxury estates define the city's modern identity, the original settlers remain in informal communities. Their voices are frequently drawn out by wealth, bureaucracy, and silence. The divide was once again spotlighted during a recent Senate debate on the Federal Capital Territory budget, where Senator Nwambui stirred controversy by suggesting that indigenous communities near the Abuja airport be relocated to enhance the city's aesthetic appeal for visitors.
The type of infrastructure within the environs, Your Excellency, does not represent the good image of this country. And I think that the FCT minister should capture in their next budget, if not incorporated in this, to either relocate the inhabitants of the people within the airport or renew the area, at least, because that is the mirror of the country as we are descending into Abuja Airport.
Abuja Airport, do you agree with it? Those in support say aye. No, those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The nays have it.
The remark triggered backlash, seen by many as yet another attempt to erase the presence of those who have already lost so much in the name of development. And the question still echoes from the villages just beyond the expressways. When will Abuja, the nation's capital, truly become home for those it displaced? Abubakar Galadima, reporting for Trust TV.